Okay, so let's address the elephant in the room, or really the elephants, plural, because there are several misconceptions about people first leadership that prevent otherwise good leaders from making this shift. Myth number one: people first means being soft or avoiding accountability. No, absolutely not. Listen, some of the hardest conversations I've ever had as a leader were in people first organizations. The difference is how you approach accountability. The traditional approach is your numbers are down, figure it out or you're out. The people first approach is your numbers are down. Let's try to understand why. What obstacles are in your way? What additional support do you need? What can we fix? And let's be clear about what needs to change and by when. Now, you see the difference between those two? You're still holding the standard. You're still having the rough conversation, but you're treating the person as a whole human being, not just a productivity widget. Myth number two: it means that everyone gets to do whatever they want, whenever they want. Now, come on. People first doesn't mean people run wild. It means autonomy within boundaries. It means giving people clear ownership over how they achieve clearly defined outcomes. I'll give you another example. I worked with a leader who micromanaged his team's schedules down to the 15-minute increment. We shifted to an outcome-based approach. Here are the deliverables that we need, and here are the quality standards, and here are the deadlines. How you organize your time to achieve them is entirely up to you. Productivity in that case went up by 28%. Now, why? It's because he stopped treating adults like children and started trusting them to manage their own work. Myth number three: you can't be people first in a high pressure, competitive industry. Now, actually, this is exactly where you need people first leadership. High pressure environments burn people out faster. If you want sustainable, high performance, you need to invest in resilience, well-being, and support systems. Some of the most successful people first leaders that I know work in healthcare, finance, and tech, where the pressure is relentless. They figured out that you can command excellence while still caring about your people. And in fact, you get better excellence that way. Myth number four is that it's expensive and time consuming to implement people first. Now, this one kind of makes me laugh a little bit because staying with the traditional approaches is incredibly expensive. Now, we just talked about those turnover costs. Now, yes, people first leadership does require some investment, things in like development programs and better communication systems and time spent in meaningful one-on-one meetings. But you know what else is expensive? Disengaged employees, customer churn over poor service, innovation stagnation, or lawsuits from a toxic workplace culture. And time consuming? Sure, I'll give you that one in the short term. But how much time are you currently spending on damage control or putting out fires and dealing with the consequences of poor engagement? And the final myth is people first leadership is just HR's job. This one really makes me laugh. That's an absolute no. This is a leadership strategy, not an HR program. Now, yes, HR can support it, absolutely. But the CEO and leadership team if they're not modeling this, if it's not embedded in how decisions are made and how success is measured, it's just lip service. People first has to be a strategic choice from the top that cascades through the entire organization.